South Africa is set to host a G20 meeting of agricultural chief scientists in Polokwane for 4 days today. The meeting at least starts today and plans to showcase leadership in agriculture, in research and in innovation. Scientists from G20 member countries are expected to attend this annual gathering. South Africa, as you know, is set to host the G20 summit later on this year. That's the main summit expected in November. Watching the story is SABC News reporter Katlego Nyoni, who joins us now live from Polokwane. And Katlego, what are the issues that typically arise in gatherings like these?
Hi there, Ayanda, and of course to our viewers at home. Well, the meeting of agricultural chief scientists from the G20 nations is essentially going to focus on bringing onto the table discussions around food security, agricultural research, as well as innovation, particularly into food systems. Climate change, Ayanda, is of course going to be top of the agenda. Now, this is a roving convergence that is held annually amongst the G20 member nations. So now the scientists are going to be joined as well by policymakers to, of course, discuss this issue of food security, ensuring that there is also sustainable farming across. We know that agriculture is one of the key important pillars of the economy, just like where the summit is currently taking place in Limpopo, which is highly an agricultural province. And let me introduce and bring in the MEC responsible for agriculture as well as rural development in Limpopo, Nakedi Grace Sibanda, to tell us what we can likely anticipate. Thank you very much, MEC, for your time this morning. This summit is obviously important. It's a lead up to the overall summit that's going to take place in November in Gauteng. In Limpopo, you are going to welcome these guests. They've already started arriving.
Thank you so much. From the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development in Limpopo, we are very much delighted for the fact that we are going to host the meeting of the chief agricultural scientists in Limpopo province, the range where we are right now. Precisely because when we are looking at the Limpopo, we have agriculture as the most key economic driver in the province, with the endowment of most commodities like our citrus, avocado, macadamia, the nuts, as well as the maize production. So we are very much proud to host the meeting of this nature, precisely because we are going to make a contribution coming from our two universities, University of Limpopo and University of Limpopo. And above that, we have the two research stations in our province, which is Toowoomba and also the Mara research stations. Hence, we are saying with the hosting of the global meeting of this nature, we are going to reaffirm our commitment on the issue of the biodiversity, the issue of course, of the agri-food systems, which include the food security and the food nutrition. And we're saying this precisely because as Limpopo, like I've mentioned, that we have endowed in many raw materials and their value chains. What is important for us towards this meeting is to make sure that the policies and the frameworks that are going to be developed, we are going to make sure that we expand production at the level of our farmers, in particular our SMMEs and the emerging farmers.
Thank you very much, Ayanda. That's the MEC responsible for all matters agriculture here in the Limpopo province, essentially saying that the province is indeed ready to host this international summit. It's a G20 agricultural meeting comprising of chief scientists from all these this country. So of course it is a big event and the province is certainly excited to be hosting it. As we mentioned, agriculture plays a pivotal role in the overall economy in the country.